Hey everybody, it's Waldo and Chris. Want to talk to Waldo in this video about when a leader fails. And we all fail. We all do things that we shouldn't do, or we make mistakes, or we set out for something and we don't achieve it or whatever. And I think sometimes leaders, because we tend to be overachievers or perfectionists, or we're really driven by ambition, we can really get down on ourselves. We all fail though. What do we need to do as leaders to get over that failure quickly? What's the process of getting beyond the failure from your opinion?
Well, as you know, Chris, I overcame massive claustrophobia as a fighter pilot. I almost washed out of pilot training as a young captain, young lieutenant, for just failing some check rides. We've all had those things where our engine failed, our wings were clipped, we're struggling to get airborne in our life. And we are going to feel down. It's normal. You know, this whole thing of being fearless and having no emotion and being these rock hard soldiers of success isn't true in the real world. The thing that I do most importantly is I remind myself of my successes. Okay, you know, I've been a fighter pilot, graduate of the Air Force Academy, a lot of great things. We both have. But that's why in my office I have some awards on the walls that remind me, that demonstrate the things that I've done on my journey in committing myself to excellence. But even with that, it's still hard. So what I also do is I call up a couple of buddies of mine. My buddy Mark Wilczyk, who was my first instructor pilot in the Air Force. Rick Stark, who you met at my wedding. I call my buddies on the phone who know my greatness, who see my greatness when I can't see it in myself. They're the lifters, the encouragers, the guys that remind me of the things in my life, because we all lose focus on what really is important.
Yeah.
We also discussed, the blessings that we have to be friends, to have our health, to have the beautiful things in our life. We need others to remind ourselves of what's really important, to remind us of how great we really are, because we're all going to have those moments of doubt.
Yeah. Good thoughts from Waldo that we're all going to fail. We're all going to make mistakes. But to remind ourselves of the good things, get beyond it, let it go, accept the fact that it happens, and then remind yourself of your greatness, and then start living out of that
And then
greatness.
get back to work and get back on in that flight and keep flying, because if you don't get back in the cockpit, you're in trouble.
Perfect stuff. Take care, everybody.